This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Wow, I messed that up. In the last episode, we basically, well, got together with, beat death, got together with our son, and formed a plan to beat Satan. But first we gotta find the final acolyte. And, well, I was confused last episode because it didn't tell me where to go, because I was like, well, alright, whatever. And then after like a few minutes after I stopped playing the episode, and I was like kind of messing around with it a bit, alucard tells me to go meet up where Zobrek got us for the first time. And, well, we have to go back to our house back here in the arts district. You can see off in the distance. I don't want to get attacked by the demons, but yeah, our castle's like over, the castle entrance we popped out of was like right over here. So this is where we got attacked by well, I guess saved by alucard the first time. So anyway, off screen I grabbed almost everything that you could upgrade. I'll show you, like on the world map it shows you like how many stuff. There's one thing left, and basically it's in the area I'm about to go to anyway, but I've grabbed everything in here and everything in the mindscape. So that means I've maxed out all my weapons, like how many I have. I have 5 of each now. I don't have the final Kaidos thing, which is where I'm about to get it. And to max out all of your items and abilities, other than finding all the secrets, you actually have to buy one from Chupa Thingy or Chupacabra, because he has the final or he has one of the stones, and then you get the rest of them. I thought you could just buy all of them off him if you didn't want to find them, but he just offers one apiece. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough souls for the final Void Sword. I might get that later, maybe. And I've also mastered everything on the Void Sword claws. I haven't bought all their abilities, but I've mastered them so they could do the most amount of damage. So yeah, that took quite a few hours to do. I wasn't going to do that, and then all of a sudden I kind of just got absorbed into it. So anyway, let's meet alucard and set up. And the last item, I think, is like right up there, but we're going to go into a cutscene here in a second. And the only reason I know that is because I accidentally ran into it and had to reset my game because I didn't want to do it off screen. So anyway, let's go meet alucard and head towards the third acolyte. So there he is. What a pasty boy you are.
Let's go.
Now I wonder if we have to go, like if I wanted to go back, for example, could I? Anyway, let's get the final gem for the arena, shall we? I was thinking about doing the arena for this episode instead of continuing on with the story since I found them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I shouldn't do that, but I want to show you at least. Let's see, where do I need to go? Is it right over here? Okay. Anyway, I want to show you the arena before we get to the end. Now, I know it's not, we're not like right at the end, so we won't get like to the end right immediately, but I want to show you the arena, or the challenges thing, since we now finally have all the challenges. I could have done some of them earlier, but yeah, I want to wait till the end of the game. I think it's easier just to do it all at once. I don't know if I'll be able to finish all the challenges. I'll do all the ones I can. So this episode might be just me doing all the challenges, maybe, depending on how long that takes. But anyway, we have to go back to Chupa Thingy's shop, and we have to interact with that mirror. But now we found all the things for the. We basically found everything in the game. There are some extra things you can find, I believe, because there's an achievement for completing 110% of the game, which I don't know how you do that. I think that means maybe finding all the soldier diaries and city memorials, because the dodo eggs don't tell you how to find those. You just have to kind of find them along the way. So I haven't found all those, unfortunately. Oh, and I actually found quite a few lore things as well, and a few popped up, like alucard popped up, and actually I should probably do that now. Well, I'll do that when I follow off with but yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm probably, well, maybe not a lot of stuff, there's probably like a handful of things I'm missing for the last bit. But let's go ahead and do at least one of the challenges. Excuse me, I'll do at least one of the challenges on screen. A lot of them's probably like kill this person in this much time, or beat these guys under so much life, or something like that. But yeah, there's the final Void Sword gem, which I've only got. How much do I have? I only have like a couple hundred, I think, or something like that. Yeah, 700. So anyway, let's go check it out since we finally have all the pieces. I mean, we could have done it earlier, but.
Oh, you found a Kleidos. How wonderful! It has been so long since I've seen one of these.
Just read the damn spell.
Yes, of course.
That's it?
That's what it says, sir. Go ahead, my lord.
Okay.
Choose a challenge.
Well, that was kind of stupid. All it said was, ah! Well, it's like, let's see, fight against 3 dungeon jailers, defeat all enemies, complete the first trial without activating the chaos power. Oh, is that the fire? Oh, I guess that would be the fire clause and everything like that. Destroy your enemies without more than 20 seconds elapsing between kills. Complete the first 3 trials in 1 try. Okay, I guess I could do that. Huh. I might do the. I might only do the first one on screen because I kind of don't. After reading some of these, I don't want to do it. All right. Well, let's play this one.
Excellent choice, my lord. Ah.
It's basically combat trials, but I thought I'd at least show one of them. Now we're finding Chupacabra into the mirror or whatever it is, or the Kleidos. Well, if I do the rest of these, I'm just gonna do them off screen. I don't, because really I'm not good enough at the game to really master the combat. If I do it, I'd have to do it without commentary. Otherwise,
I'll wait for you in here. I wish you luck, my lord.
I assume they cut out these scenes after the fact. Alright, so I have to do enough. So I have to damage these guys without using chaos power. I assume the reason they mentioned chaos power is because of
Ouch, that's got to hurt.
Shut up. Now, does using Void Sword count as a chaos power? I assume the chaos claws were their own thing, but I could be wrong. The only bad thing is I haven't really paid attention to like who I've hit more with what, you know.
Yes.
Because if I want to kill like these guys within like so many seconds of each other, I would have to at least know that I've hit them. And trying to hit them in the back, which is what you're supposed to do to beat them. God, that's really annoying. I could see why people would, why the challenge is not activating your chaos claws. You know?
The legend of the dragon is true. Ouch, that's got to hurt.
Ow. Shut up, moron. Yeah, I don't think using the sword counts, so. Yeah, it's not letting me use my. Okay, I wasn't close enough.
Oh!
Well, that didn't work too well. Yeah, this is definitely not something I want to show on screen with everyone, frankly. Maybe I should just learn to be able to, to counter, because that might be the only way I'm going to really damage these guys really quickly.
Go ahead, my lord. Show them who you are.
God. Yeah, I am definitely. I was thinking about doing all of them, and then after this, I'm like, no, I don't want to now. So at least I know that one is weakened now. Okay, just gotta. Wow, you are not fun. You are not an endearing like character, Mr. Chupathingy. Sorry if I'm not commenting as much. I'm just trying to pay attention. Okay, that guy's good. God. Really trying to not use chaos power is really annoying. Because I assume it breaks their armor. Ah! Forgot. No, that one's good. I forgot. Is that the one that hasn't been hurt this much? Or? Yeah, it's got to be that one. Man, okay, hopefully I'll be able to kill these guys back to back really quickly, so. Okay, that one. Wait, that guy should have been on a weekend by this point. Don't tell me I got him wrong. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. God damn it. I could have swore all of them were weakened by this point. Oh, fuck you. That's bullshit. Oh, God, fuck that. What was the other one? What else did I fail? Oh, doing all 3 challenges at once. God, that's bullshit. Yeah, I'm not doing these on screen. Fuck that noise. I do not care about that enough to do this.
Bravo! I never doubted you'd win, my lord. Remember that there are still medals to be had in this challenge.
Yeah, I don't care. I want to leave. Yes.
Very well. Let's leave it for now.
Alright, let's go back to the plot. Ugh. Like I said, I did it once. That's fine.
Get out of here. This place gives me the shivers. No.
I wonder what you get for getting all that. Probably, now maybe you get some nice reward for doing it, but I don't care that much, and I'm not playing a hard mode, so. Although I think most of the if you're an achievement hunter, most of the achievements can be gotten on this mode, this normal difficulty. I don't think you have to play hard mode to get them all, so. But I made a place to basically, if I ever need to come here, all I have to do is find a wolf's. All I have to do is find the wolf's talisman spot, and that'll take me here. Because apparently, after you get to a certain point in the game, basically when you leave the one area, like the Castleverse or whatever you want to call it. You'll always come back here through the wolf talisman thing, so it makes it easier to come back here for the purposes of no matter what area I was in the city, for example, if I went to a wolf one, I'd always come back to this specific wolf talisman spot, so it makes it easier to go back to these challenges anywhere else I go. And since there's no reason to explore through, well, I mean, there might be a reason to explore through the Castleverse, like maybe they're trying to get that, like some of those like little secret achievements unlocked, like the finishing 110% of the game, which I'm not sure how that. I haven't really looked up how to get the achievements because I'm not that big of an achievement hunter. I only do that type of stuff if it's within the realm of playing the game normally. Like if I really have to go out of my way or play the game like 100 hours more than I want to, for example, to get all the achievements, then I'm not going to do that. Because I don't care that much about that stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and max out all of our stuff for alucard. Or when we go meet alucard. I'm surprised he didn't go like, Father, where you going? Father! Alright. Look, we just have to go back to here. Yeah, not find any of you demons. If you need souls or whatever they are, then there's plenty of monsters going to keep coming back and forth to fight with you, but I guess he just stays behind. Oh yeah, I guess before we go, let's go ahead and read the lore for Alucard since it popped up after we beat that one section. Alucard. After the events reflected in the Mirror of Fate, Dracula's firstborn kept away from the human cities before accepting his new nature. He wandered in the night like one of the godless creatures they swore to destroy so long ago, until he understood that there was nothing he could do now to get back the life that was taken away from him. He could only abandon his old beliefs and fight for the one thing that made sense of his existence. After visiting the tomb of the wife he longed for, he set out alone on a campaign to hunt down the creatures of darkness and watch over the new generations of men. When the Prince of Shadow's castle once again rose from its rubble, the trail led him to his father once again. Trevor died long ago, father. I am Alucard, a vampire. Alright, there's more things we could read, but I'm going to go on with the story. I already wasted everyone's time with that trial stuff, which I ended up not even caring for. I mean, if you're into that fighting stuff, it's fine, and I have nothing against the creators of the game for having that, because you know, but for me personally, I'm just like, no, I don't care, because that is not something that's important to me. We're back in here. Oh, we're in the real world version of this place. Gotcha. Do we have to put the mirror together again? Of course we do. Great. Alright, now we just have to figure out what direction. Maybe it's the other way. There we go. Let's see, that one's probably going to be here, right? Yep. That one's going to be turned around. That one's going to be... That's probably going to be this way, right? Yeah. That one's going to be over here. And that one's going to be, I think as is, yeah. Yay, puzzle solving. In my action platformer. That's what I always wanted. I've noticed a lot of games recently, and I'm not blaming Castlevania of this, but a lot of games are trying to put everything in everything now. Remember when RPGs were just an RPG? Now, like, every game has RPG elements. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, let's fight this.
Satan,
Third Apostle.
Lord of the earth, King of the world, I order the forces of darkness to pour its infernal power over me. Let the gates of hell open wide. And from the abyss greet me as your brother and friend. I order everything to be as I command. My lord. I despise incompetence.
Oh, if I haven't said already, we're at the no turning point, so...
I confess, I had not expected to see you here. We could share this world, you and I. But you desire to destroy me. I see that now. I'm very well aware of your power, Gabriel. However, I desire to destroy this world. If I cannot rule the world of men, then no one will!
It's time. Stop him before he escapes.
Yeah, I should.
We must.
That's
go
one
up.
long ass. Sorry. That's one long ass trouser snake. If I do say so myself. Army of Satan. Satan! The face of true evil is rarely seen on the earth in his true form, as a strong bond with hell prevents it. However, following a long wait in exile in the burning abyss, Satan's moment has arrived. For centuries, his acolytes have prepared his return, awaiting the perfect time, gathering the power needed to release him from his bonds and bring him back. Though his hordes preceded him in time, bringing hell to earth, the fallen angel is not satisfied, as no one warned him that the only warrior capable of defeating him was in a position to face him. It's too late now. He has no other options, and the one thing he knows for certain is that he will not be defeated again. He knows Dracula's weaknesses, and he will not think twice about unleashing all the power available to eliminate him. If I cannot rule the world of men, then no one will! And by the way, we're at the no turning back point, so I should have said that earlier, but basically before you jump up there and encounter the third acolyte, who died, just unceremoniously got his face ripped off, which apparently kills you. Maybe it's because he stabbed him in the neck or something like that, I don't know. Because that would really suck. He'd probably still be alive, but that wouldn't have killed a person. It's like getting shot in the shoulder and people die. I'm like, no, that wouldn't have killed you. Anyway, let's climb up the world snake. Or actually, did the thing have a name? I think it does, actually. I think it's Leviathan. Because I think I saw that under Army of Satan. Let's see. I thought I saw... Yeah, here it is. That creature we just fought, or creature on, Leviathan. The ancient god responsible for sinking continents during the Great War in the Old World is known by the name of Leviathan. Final Fantasy IV much? It is a colossal beast reflected in legend as being of immense cruelty that remains dormant under the caverns over which the city Castlevania is built, since well before the arrival of the first civilization. Satan, aware of its power, took advantage of its state to drag it to the abyss, where it is chained up and subjugated to eternal torture. Converting its suffering into ire, the ire into a limited source of energy, the Leviathan filled itself with enough power to reduce the planet to ashes. It is a power that its captors long to harness, which will determine the fate of all mankind. Suffer, you damned lazy beast. Feed off the pain and hatred I give you, for when you unleash your ire, you must fulfill your duty. So, with that in mind, and Satan's arrival almost at hand, we've got to make our way to the top with our son Alucard, who seems to be doing much better than us. Will we be able to do it? Will Satan fall under our blade, or will we suffer with the rest of humanity as it dies under the wall of Satan's ire and vengeance? Find out next time in the next episode and possibly finale of Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2, or at least part 1 of it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.